She didn't use her footwork. She wasn't really elusive. She kind of stood her ground in front of Nunes. And what Nunes said after the fight is she was kind of surprised about it. She was expecting Holly Holm to move a little bit, and when she saw that she wasn't, she knew that she was going to be able to find the openings of Holly Holm very quickly. Right? If she's going to stand in front of her, now there's so many limitations on Holly Holm. Amanda Nunes knew what Holly Holm's game was. She knows how she moves. She knew what attacks she comes with. It makes it a lot trickier if Holly Holm is moving around constantly, but when she's not, it makes it a lot easier for Nunes to pick out the openings. And right away, what she found was Holly Holm kept moving out to her left, right to the power side of Amanda Nunes, and they were in opposite stances, making this a lot more dangerous for Holly Holm because Holly Holm's left side is open to the power side of Nunes naturally, and when you want to move out that direction, not only are the attacks going to get to you easier, and it shortens the range for Amanda Nunes to attack with her power side, but also Holly Holm's defense is a lot weaker on that side as well. And all Holly Holm kept going to was that front leg side kick to the leg of Nunes. And like Nunes said after the fight as well, it wasn't like she was timing anything. It wasn't like she was trying to get a reaction out. It seemed like she just tried to get Nunes away from her. And that was the sole purpose of it. This combined with how she was reacting to the right hand of Nunes showed that Holly Holm seemed to be very worried or alarmed by the power of Amanda Nunes. Whenever that right hand came, it wasn't just like the 18-time world boxing champion evaded, slipped, or blocked the punch. No, she completely cleared the field away from it, which is a bit unnecessary from just one punch, and allowed Nunes to dictate the pace of the fight. And when she cleared the field, every single time, it was to Holly Holm's left side, or the right side of Amanda Nunes, which eventually allowed to almost catch her with a head kick earlier in the fight, right, just to reinforce the movements of Holly Holm and knowing where she's actually moving in case I go in for an attack. Amanda Nunes actually gauged the directional movement of Holly Holm first by feinting in. She loaded up and moved forward, looked like she was probably going to go for a left hook, and Holly Holm retreats and moves to her left. Goes and throws that right high kick, and right through the guard, it clangs Holly Holm. You could see it had a bit of an impact. And right afterward, Holly Holm again goes out to her left. I mean, this is, I don't know if it's poor coaching. I don't know what this contributes to, because an 18-time world boxing champion with a kickboxing background who's been training mixed martial arts for a long time, running into the same side you almost got head kicked in, means there's something lacking there after all this time. And looking even at the takedown defense of Holly Holm was very solid. I did not think that she was going to be able to defend the takedowns of Amanda Nunes, or even scramble up to her feet immediately. So Nunes actually had double underhooks, but they weren't too strong. The left one was a little bit deeper, and she was throwing knees and causing Holly Holm to walk forward to shorten the distance for the knees to get in. She wants to take in that space so the knees cannot land flush. Nunes then switches the momentum here and tries to trip out the right leg of Holly Holm and switches to a body lock as she follows and forces Holly Holm to the ground. But Holly Holm, with her impressive strength, holds on to that whizzer and actually throws Amanda Nunes over. I mean, Holm is extremely strong, but then we go to the knockout sequence, and before we get into that, we have to know something about what Holly Holm was doing with her front leg. A couple times in the fight, before or after she was throwing the front leg side kick to the leg of Nunes, she was kind of lingering her leg up in the air, right? This is used many times in Taekwondo where you're constantly chambering your kick like this, and usually it's meant for more of an offense. Some people will use it as a defense to block body kicks especially, or even create some space, but it's usually made to attack with a variety of kicks, from side kicks to even round kicks to hook kicks. In this case, Holly Holm is seeking out the side kick to the leg of Amanda Nunes to get her away. If their opponent comes in this case, Holly Holm is going to be able to throw the side kick to push them back again, right? Now this does get Holly Holm in some trouble. So Holm comes in with that long left straight, doesn't really set it up. Good thing she doesn't overextend on the punch, because Amanda Nunes, with her mastery of distance management, she moves back just a little bit, parries the punch with her left hand, and looks like she was going to come over the top with her right. She fakes it. Holly Holm actually fades to her left, a very good reaction to defend the punch, but the punch never comes. And she does have her eyes on Amanda Nunes, so Nunes goes and pumps, fakes a jab, which causes that reaction from Holly Holm. Whenever Nunes comes in with the jab, she usually wants to come in with the right hand, so Holm puts up her right leg, creating that barricade in front of Amanda Nunes so she can't really come in. After Holm sees that nothing else is coming, she actually tries to throw the side kick to the leg afterward, but Nunes sees this. She analyzes and throws something from a further distance. She throws a longer range attack than the right leg of Holly Holm is reaching, and throws up the right roundhouse to the head and hits Holly Holm clean right to the dome. Also to take notice, the side kick of Holly Holm actually misses. It slides right off the leg of Amanda Nunes. It's very much possible if this side kick landed, it could have thrown off the power and the balance of the high kick from Amanda Nunes and may not have connected with that much impact. But the accuracy is off, the precision is off, and that's a huge part of any combat sport. Knowing the target and knowing where to strike precisely. It may have something to do with the worriness, the alarming behavior from Holly Holm. It seemed like she just wanted to kick away Amanda Nunes constantly and wasn't really calculating anything. Very similar to what Amanda Nunes alluded to after the fight. So Nunes backs up, parries, fakes, analyzes for a couple seconds, right high kick. And Holly Holm. So great performance by the greatest of all time, proving once again there is no one on Amanda Nunes' level besides maybe Valentina Shevchenko, because both of their fights were extremely close. But defeating every bantamweight champion in UFC's history, beating every champion in the featherweight division's history, such as Jermaine Aranemi and Chris Cyborg, there are very few fighters to ever compete in mixed martial arts that has the resume of Amanda Nunes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed my content, make sure to subscribe. I might make a breakdown of the Jones and Santos fight. If you guys want that, leave in the comments below. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.